Hi, and welcome back to Deborah's Glad Tidings YouTube channel. So glad that you can join me once again. Did you know that our bodies are temples? Yes, our bodies are temples. According to 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19 and 20, it reads, "Don't you realize that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit who lives in you and was given to you by God? You do not belong to yourself, for God bought you with a high price. So you must honor God with your body." Oftentimes we dishonor God with the things we do to our bodies. So I'm feeling rule when he says, if God was one of us, would he sin and love the lie? If God were one of us, would he freaking live his life? But I'll save that discussion for another time. Today, I want to talk about other ways that we hurt our bodies, like with the kinds of foods that we eat. And you know, most of us, if not all of us, somehow or some way, some of us are suffering with the trilogy. That's what I call the high blood pressure, the high cholesterol, and diabetes. That's the trilogy. And it's all a result of what we're eating. So I have my sister friend Regina here today from Gigi's gluten-free lab. And she's here today to share with us ways that we can improve our health by watching what we eat, what we put in our bodies. Hi Gigi, why don't you come and share some information with us and shed some light on the stuff that we eat.
Hello guys. I know it's challenging at times when you get diagnosis or sometimes you're just told to cut back on things because you may be borderline, what they call borderline diabetic, or maybe have, high blood pressure in your family. So they want you, the hypertension, they want to prevent it. So they ask you to do certain things. And you may find it hard to do at times, but it's almost it's easy because food is right before your eyes. So temptation is everywhere. So what you need to do is just plan and prepare mentally. Say, hey, I'm going to try this. I'm going to beat this. I'm going to make sure that I do the right thing. So fruits, vegetables, and proteins are great ways to do so. I myself have allergy. I have intolerance to gluten, wheat gluten, and some other grains. So I have to refrain from eating gluten. So I'm on a gluten-free diet. It's very strict. Everything that I do has something that I have to watch out for: my hair products, my facial products, and my foods. So it's not just about what I eat, it's a lifestyle. So sometimes your lifestyle dictates what you must do, whether you want to do it or not. I'm eating to live. I'm not eating to enjoy food anymore. However, if I plan and prepare, I can also enjoy some meals without sacrificing flavor. So what I suggest that you do is find the best way to plan and prepare great meals to suit your diet, to suit your journey, to improve your lifestyle. Quality of life is very important, and we as individuals, we're at the head of that. God is guiding us, but we're in charge of that. So there's many great options, and like I said, fruits, vegetables, and proteins are a great way to get started.
And you know, like Gigi said earlier, she said if you do it right and just do the research and the prep time, you can still enjoy your meal without sacrificing the flavor. And I think we were talking earlier and she mentioned something to me. Gigi, I think you mentioned something to me about an app or something.
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of apps. There's apps out that give you great list of gluten-free candies and products, gluten-free restaurants in the area. The name of one of the apps is called Find Me Gluten Free. So what it does is, no matter what city you're in, all you have to do is have the location set on your phone, and it will find the nearest gluten-free restaurants and stores that carry gluten-free products in the area that you're in. And then also I have another app that I use when I go into grocery stores. It's the gluten-free scanner. So what you do is you pick up products and you open up the app and you scan the barcode on all these products, and it will let you know if it had any gluten-containing ingredients in it.
Another thing I like about Gigi here is that Gigi has already halfway done the work for us, so the battle is half won, but she also has committed to try different products before we do. So if you subscribe to her page, you can throw out something you're interested in and she can take a look. And I was also amazed that she even found stuff at the Dollar Tree.
Oh, yeah.
You know, tell us a little bit about some of those things.
You have Dollar Tree. I do a Dollar Tree haul. I do an Aldi's haul. You don't always have to do the premier stores like Whole Foods Markets and Trader Joe's. You can shop in your local grocery stores, and most grocery stores are coming into the millennium, y'all. They have full gluten-free sections. Walmart has their own section. Publix has a section. Kroger has a section. We're actually here in New Jersey right now, and New Jersey has a store called ShopRite. They have a huge gluten-free section, and they have some great gluten-free items. Even in the delicatessen, they will slice fresh meat, all gluten-free. So all you have to do is plan and prepare. If you plan to prepare your meals, you will be okay. The work, it's work. However, it's all about quality of life. Preventive. If you work hard now, you won't have to pay for it later. And I will try products before you buy them.
That is wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with us. And as you all know earlier, I on a previous video, I shared my diagnosis to the world for the first time. So that means a lot of life changes for me. But what was interesting that I found, because I always, from very, very young, suffered with one of the trilogies with high cholesterol. So I had to change my eating habits from early on, and that became a normal way of life for me as well as my children. And so when I looked and I saw that I had to make some additional changes, I thought, ooh, what else could I change? But what I realized is I didn't have to change a whole lot more as it was, because a lot of the stuff that's recommended that I eat is stuff that I already eat. But what I do like is the fact that sometimes, especially when you're like me, to the point where you don't have any small kids at home and you don't have a husband, you don't want to cook. You don't feel like cooking. I just don't feel like cooking. And but there's an issue with me eating out in restaurants. I like restaurants like Golden Corral, not because of the amount that you can eat, but because I'm a kind of picky eater, and it gives me additional choices, with vegetables. I love my vegetables, and it gives me a wider choice. But the problem with that for me at this state in my life is contaminants. And, a buffet, a large buffet could be potentially a cesspool of germs. I don't know how else to say it. But if I'm not cooking, I'm trying to eat out. So I'm glad that she did have restaurants, or that app that can tell me what restaurants I can eat that will give me a better quality of food, because I'm not really a fast food eater. But I do want to get something that's filling. So I do like that, and I'm going to stick with her, and she's going to help me on my journey to do better and eat better and make whatever necessary changes. Even down, you'll be surprised, down to your seasonings. Something as simple as your seasonings. I even found, and I'm also a subscriber to Dr. Sebi Vegans, and you can just change little things. Remember, small strides make tremendous progress. So even if you do something like take that sugar out of your diet and add agave, or if you take out the iodine salt and add the Himalaya salt. So just trading one thing off of the other, add more vegetables and different things to your diet. But always remember, small strides make tremendous progress. But I want to thank you again for coming out to share glad tidings with me. I want to tell you, don't forget, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to Deborah's Glad Tidings. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you.